And finally, a thievery spot. Plus 27 more defense. And the armed guards are pretty dark, but you're still snazzy looking.
I will protect you!
See, back to Valiana. Hey, a control wizard. I was just playing my control wizard earlier today. Except my control wizard is more awesome. He's a dwarf. Not a halfling. He's a dwarf. I actually, for some weird reason, like making dwarf wizards. Most of the time I make them abjurers. But, yeah, dwarf wizard. See, the way he kind of plays, though, mind you, 4th edition was completely different from the others. I would say he's more of an evoker, which I
Good to see another non-bandit on this beach. The end of the Black Dagger bandits starts today. Hexbane's death is a grand victory, but finding her journal and that map may be even more important. They should give us some good leads to finding the rest of the Black Dagger bandits' leadership. Hexbane's journals mention that getting leverage over a dwarven merchant named Melkor Goldseeker was important to the plans of Crag Foultooth, the leader of the Black Dagger bandits' gnolls. I'd like you to confront Goldseeker at the Broken Crown Inn and find out why the bandits are interested in him.
Yeah, I usually make my wizards whenever I draw them up and whatnot. Transmuters. I'm just fascinated by transmutation. School of spells. Though I've been starting to spread out a bit more. I've done a conjurer, which was alright. A bit more offensive for my taste. I've done a diviner, that was fun. Wasn't that great shakes in a fight, but his divination spells are quite handy for other things. I've even been doing quite a few enchanters. Now that's some hard crowd control right there. That's a dwarf on a dwarf quest. No, just keep this up till you get the level 3 leather working. Oh, fine. Since you're so stupid to stop right in front of me. Check. Out of all the wizard specializations, I definitely think Transmuter's my favorite. Diviner, though, Diviner definitely went up in my books. I never really considered Diviners much before because of how they're done up in video games. Divination spells are practically worthless. And they always give them the worst Forbidden School. Like in Baldur's Gate, Diviners lose out on Conjuration, which includes some amazing defensive and supportive abilities. And, that's it. Yeah, Baldur's Gate. Neverwinter Nights, they lose out on, Illusion, which also has some very many nice defensive abilities.
There's a bounty on Black Dagger bandits. Interested?
Illusion's also a school that loses out a lot on the computer game end. A lot of illusion things are about your imagination, pretty much. Oh, right. Good day, sir. And your epic mutton stash.
None shall harm you.
Oh, we're gonna take a quick pause here at the inn so I can refill my drink. Ah, refilled. Tasty lemonade. Let's see here. One more religion kit. And 2 more arcana kits. I try to keep a minimum of 2 on me now. I am a rogue. I should be prepared for whatever comes across my way. Right, and I should go back and see about getting...
Heed well some hard-won advice. Avoid trading in bandit territories. I don't know what you're talking about. No, it's all true. I was a fool. Now the bandits and that maniac Noel have ruined everything, and there's nothing left I can do. I'm ruined, and my own niece is doomed. The Black Tiger bandits found out that I'd started some mines in the hills, and that I'd found some ancient ruins in one of them. I tried to strike a deal with them, but they wanted everything. Now, I'm seeing my looted wagons on the roads, and I haven't heard from my niece back at base camp.
Yes, let's take a quick stop back and see Sergeant Knox. I'm gonna lose out on my rank in spy catching, but what to do?
I will protect you.
I have enough bloody runestones on me at the moment. I don't need more.
Keep your eyes open.
Is anything of mine empty at the moment? Let's see here. This ring is. It's a defense slot. Let's see here. Defense. Hit points. Deflection. Nice deal. You're got an empty slot. Utility. Glory. Gold. Gold. Defense. I already used that, so... Deflection. Might as well use them. Back to Protector's Enclave for a moment.
I am your shield.
Good for you. Continue to be my shield and be my awesome companion in this little adventure of ours. Because you are indeed awesome. Almost as awesome as Vivienne. But Vivienne had Mickle by her side. I am not as sturdy as Mickle, so I need you, Tish. Tish, what are you doing? Got distracted by ale. Yep, that's what happened. Got distracted by ale.
Protector's Enclave needs your help.
Listen, I have a friend among the priests of Ogma who has been filling me in on some very old and powerful magic items. Artifacts, he calls them. Seems he's learned the resting place of some of these artifacts, and he's afraid that other less desirable researchers may learn the same. Personally, I'd rather have someone like you holding a powerful item rather than some red wizard or dragon cultist.
You never want things.
Go talk to Elder Reader Loris at the Sage Shop here in Protector's Enclave. He'll be expecting you.
You know, I'd love to play a game where suddenly, bam, a nice Thayan. Somebody completely different from all the other stuck-up, snobbish, and obviously evil Thayans you encounter in every other Forgotten Realms game. I mean, don't get me wrong, some of them can be awesome companions. Edward in the Baldur's Gate series is be your best mage character, period. He wasn't so stuck up and evil. I still get lost here in the Enclave. Still wonder why you can't bring your companion in here.
You are the one Sergeant Knox recommended. He seems most impressed with you. That's good. I need someone I can trust. As a priest of Ogma, god of knowledge, I have spent many years studying wondrous items, as well as lesser and greater artifacts of power. I've learned more than enough to cause me grave concern. Through painstaking study, I have discovered where a cache of valuable artifacts was hidden long ago. According to my sources, they can be found deep within the Cragmire Barrows, among the Black Dagger ruins. Recovering these artifacts will be no trivial matter. Their former owner was an accomplished wizard, and he is certain to have prepared a secure resting place for his prized possessions. You can expect formidable guardians as well. Lastly, the artifacts are bound within a magically sealed casket. The defenders of Neverwinter are in need of artifacts like these. If you recover the casket, I can open it. Do this, and one of the artifacts within will be yours to keep.
And I already know which one I want. Oh, gather more pelts. Make another set of cured leather. Grinding up trade skills. Professions, sorry. It's not as easy as it is in some games.
None shall harm you.
Some games you just gather all the materials by hand and spend 15-20 minutes spamming the crafting ability, and then bam! You have a decently high crafting skill now. Neverwinter takes a lot of time. It's like a Facebook game. At least you can do it offline. Well, you can do it off game. You can't do it offline. You still require the internet. They got this little thing you can go to. A gateway, I think it's called. Neverwinter Gateway. You log in on there. You can do things like send your companions out on funny little quests. You get a dog that way too. I should do that. But you can manage your professions, and
Strength of stone, heart of iron.
you can't invoke. Yeah, so we're gonna go for artifact recovery right now. That's gonna take precedence over all my other quests. Also, it's really close by. Boop. Don't mind me, tall, dark, and ugly. Just moving right along. That is a big sword.
None shall harm you.
And boom! And knives! Look how little damage I'm taking on Peter here compared to my Half-Orc Ranger. The Hunter Ranger is just such a squishy class. Especially when a Trickster Rogue can be not so squishy. And it doesn't help that Tish is a much better tank. Tish is an awesome tank. And a thievery kit that I don't need, but I can sell for coin. You're a mimic, aren't you? No, you're not. Pretty legendary kit, though. Sneak attack! No, it's not supposed to work on undead. In fact, undead are supposed to be resistant to piercing weapons, though piercing damage is something entirely different in this game. But of course, it makes sense that they'd be resistant to piercing weapons. I mean, they have no skin. They have no blood. There we go. Rolling. What may we have here? First, let's get into a safe area. As in the dungeon.
Strength of stone, heart of iron.
Got an itch in my nose. I hate an itchy nose. I lose defense anyways. Alright, right now I'm rocking deflection. That helps my my durability up a little bit. We're just gonna sit here for about another 25 seconds. No sense running off when my invocation's about ready to pop up. Here. You look at that. You can look at my awesomeness. Yes. My awesomeness. My two little daggers. The only daggers you see. Despite the hundreds I throw. 2, 1. Oh. An hour? I'll actually get the 5th blessing. Right, speaking of blessings, let's pop one of those. How long do you last again? 15 minutes, that's not bad. That's enough for this dungeon. If not, I got several more. You get them every single time you invoke, so they build up pretty quickly. What's this one do? Grants power and defense. My stamina recovers very fast, thank you. Nice! Alright. You're gone. You're gone. So many knives to your massive rotten bulk. Not. Punch him instead. They may be called trickster rogues, but Neverwinter's, sorry, it's not Neverwinter Nights. Oh, I forgot to open that up. Oh, joy. Neverwinter's rogues are more akin to shadow dancers. Ooh, you could use a 58 defense ring. Let's see here. What do you got in you? 16 defense, 16 deflection, 40 lifesteal. No, you can keep that one. Shadow Dancers are a special type of roguish character who have the ability to go into stealth in plain sight and hop between shadows. I've never actually played one. Outside of Neverwinter's trickster rogue here. But a proper Shadow Dancer, never played. Nice! Doppelganger! Tish being the boss tank. Targeting AI being a pain in the butt. More knives! Oh. Let's go.